why did everything go downhill? This whole series is started off so wholesome and then got so darker and darker. I mean, what the F did we what the F did we reach? What happened to those beautiful school days? They are both turning to people that we don't recognize anymore. I mean, these two better get back to their senses and start communicating, because whatever tension they're trying to feel right now, it's not going to fix anything unless you two talk about it. Before we get started, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me in my social media at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow me at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this episode will contain explicit content and a lot of manhwa spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Season 2, Chapter 12 of Even If You Don't Love Me. At this point, they both have big mental problems, zero communications, and very old plus some new wounds that's just horrible. And to top it all off, I have a feeling that SEUNGEON, I think I kind of understand him a little bit in this chapter. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not making excuses for what he did in the previous season or the previous couple of chapters. Hell no. Love is beautiful, but I think from what we're seeing from him right now, love can also destroy a person, right? They're both so broken right now. SEUNGEON lived all of his years with a lot of regret and anger because he basically feels very betrayed. And then, when JIWOOK needed him, he is powerless. So SEUNGEON, was the only person JIWOOK ever loved. And, we know what kind of family SEUNGEON has. And, it's just sad because it's so obvious that they still love each other and they're just not helping one another because they just refuse to talk. I hope that they'll heal each other somehow and just talk, because right now they're just both hurting each other. I'm pretty sure that they both had their terrible lives in their own way, and it's kind of obvious that they're living their life in anger and grief. And the way that they're living right now is just so full of hate, and that's not really a good way to live your life either. I also have a feeling for people that's thinking like it's a bad thing that SEUNGEON is keeping JIWOOK inside his house, like kind of like kidnapping him. I think his mental state in that whole thing is SEUNGEON is keeping JIWOOK inside the house so that JIWOOK will never get hurt ever again. I think that's why he's doing it. The bad thing is he's doing it without explaining it to JIWOOK. Because I think there's a couple of reasons why he's not telling it to JIWOOK. Because even if he does explain it to JIWOOK, we all know how prideful JIWOOK is. JIWOOK will never believe SEUNGEON for that reasoning. Or two, he doesn't want JIWOOK to know that he knows the horrible things that he has gone through over the years. So, without communication, Seungyeon, being a dummy that he is, decided to just lock him up without any kind of consent. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but I'm just saying I think this is his point of view. And it's just sad and so messed up. I'm just gonna say this again. I really do think that the blonde guy from their high school years, forgot his name. I didn't even know that he came back from overseas, but I bet that all of this whole thing is all he's doing. I bet he has come back. He's just hiding in the shadows, and he's probably more messed up than he was in high school. And I'm pretty sure like more messed up things is about to happen. He's probably the drug lord now, right? I bet he's the one behind all of the bad things going on with JIWOOK and Seungyeon. That junkie, I bet, also has something to do with JIWOOK's dad's death. Let's see. Going back to the issue about the capture of Min Jiwa, I also think, I just realized this, that and again, I'm not saying all of these reasoning because I'm defending Seungyeon, okay? But I just think that it's really for the best for JIWOOK, because he's under care right now. He's well fed, he's earning money from a stable job, he has decent clothes rather than those clothes that he was wearing with holes in them. He's living in a safe and comfortable house, and he's basically being protected from all of those gangsters. So, it's really a good thing also that JIWOOK is in the custody of Seungyeon. I also bet you that even though Seungyeon said like he's gonna be paying JIWOOK for his services inside the house, I bet you that the money that he said he's gonna take as a payment for the debt, I bet you he's not even gonna take that money. I bet you that he's just saving it all up for him because he just really wants him to have a good life, so that he doesn't get screwed over by those gangster people. Because I think his mentality in this whole thing is, if Seungyeon were to just tell JIWOOK that he's just really trying to do his best to help him, I think JIWOOK, being so prideful, is just going to stubbornly refuse any kind of help that's gonna come from Seungyeon. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys' love that I'm interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me in my Discord channel. I'd love to hear back from you. And please consider supporting the show by donating as little as 99 cents through www.zealedfujoshi.xyz. Also, don't forget to support the author. All the manwha details can be found in the description below. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you next time.